So, imagine this. You're sitting on your couch, sipping a hot cocoa, and suddenly, scientists announce they found snow inside the core of an alien planet. Yeah, that's right, snow in the middle of a planet's core, far from Earth, in a place where we'd expect molten rock and intense pressure. But here's the kicker. This isn't just any old snow. It's not melting into a slushy mess like you'd find on a winter day. It's actually part of the planet's internal structure, frozen solid under unimaginable heat and pressure. How is that even possible? Well, let's break it down. This discovery was made using advanced simulations and data from space telescopes that peer into the atmospheres of distant worlds. Scientists were studying an exoplanet. Yes, that's a planet outside our solar system, and they noticed something strange. There were signs of water vapor trapped deep within its core. But wait, how does water become snow in such extreme conditions? The answer lies in the unique composition and temperature gradients of this alien world. It turns out, under certain pressures, water can exist as ice even at high temperatures, creating what's essentially a frozen ocean inside the planet's heart. Now, you might be thinking, why does this matter? Well, this isn't just a quirky find. It's a major breakthrough in planetary science. Understanding how water behaves in these extreme environments helps scientists model the formation and evolution of planets, including Earth. It also gives us clues about where to look for life beyond our own planet. If an alien world can have snow inside its core, maybe it has oceans beneath its surface too, potentially harboring microbial life. And that's just the beginning of what this discovery could mean. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This isn't a case of scientists just randomly stumbling upon something cool. It took years of research, cutting-edge technology, and a whole lot of patience to confirm that snow exists in such an unlikely place. The team had to rule out other possibilities, like volcanic activity or atmospheric condensation, before they could conclude that the water was indeed frozen deep within the planet's core. And honestly, it's pretty wild to think about how something as simple as snow can exist in a location so far from Earth and under such extreme conditions. So, what does this mean for our understanding of the universe? It suggests that planets are more complex than we thought, with internal structures that can support unexpected phenomena. This discovery also opens up new avenues for research into exoplanet geology and atmospheric science. Who knows? Maybe one day, we'll find a planet where snow isn't just in the core but also on the surface, creating an alien winter wonderland. Until then, this finding is a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and sometimes the most fascinating discoveries come from places you'd least expect. Alright, let's talk about the star player in this cosmic drama, K2-18b. This exoplanet is not just any random rock floating out there. It's a real-life sci-fi wonder that has scientists buzzing with excitement. Located approximately 110 light-years away from Earth, in the constellation Leo, K2-18b is part of a system that's been under observation for quite some time. What makes this planet so special? Well, it's roughly 9 times larger than Earth, which puts it in the super-Earth category. Think of it as a giant version of our home planet, but with a twist. But here's where things get even more intriguing. K2-18b is not just big. It's also incredibly humid. Researchers have detected water vapor in its atmosphere, which has led to some pretty wild theories about what lies beneath its surface. Now, imagine if you could drill down into this alien world and find something unexpected, like snow inside the planet's core. That's exactly what scientists are now speculating might be happening on K2-18b. It's like finding a snow cone in the middle of a desert, but in space. What makes K2-18b even more fascinating is its unique orbit and atmospheric conditions. Unlike Earth, which has a stable climate due to its axial tilt and distance from the Sun, K2-18b orbits its star at a much closer distance, making it a hot super-Earth. However, despite being scorching hot on the surface, there's evidence suggesting that liquid water might exist in its atmosphere. This has led scientists to wonder if the planet could have some kind of internal structure that allows for different states of matter, like snow, to form deep within its core. So why is K2-18b so important? Well, it's one of the few exoplanets where we've been able to detect atmospheric gases and even hint at the presence of water. This makes it a prime candidate for studying planetary formation and evolution in extreme environments. Plus, if there's snow inside its core, that means there might be some kind of internal heat source or pressure system keeping things stable enough for such an unusual phenomenon to occur. It's like the planet is playing a cosmic game of hide and seek with its own weather patterns. In short, K2-18b isn't just another distant speck in the universe. It's a scientific marvel that challenges our understanding of what planets can be. Its size, location, and atmospheric properties make it a perfect candidate for studying alien worlds and their potential to host life, or at least some bizarre geological features. And if there's snow inside its core, that's just extra bonus points for this interstellar puzzle. Alright, let's talk about how scientists managed to find snow inside a planet that's probably way out there in space, where it's super cold and dark. You know, the kind of place where even if you had a thermos full of coffee, it would freeze solid before you could take a sip. But here's the kicker. They found snow not on the surface, but deep inside the planet's core. That's like finding a snow cone in the middle of a volcano. Wild and unexpected. To do this, scientists used some seriously advanced imaging techniques that are basically like X-rays for planets. These tools can peer through layers of rock and gas to see what's hidden beneath. Think of it as a cosmic MRI scan, but instead of your brain, they're scanning the inside of an alien world. The technology involved is so cutting-edge that it's almost like science fiction, except it's real, and it's happening right now. One of the key tools they used was something called seismic tomography. This technique works by sending sound waves through the planet and measuring how they bounce back. It's similar to how doctors use ultrasounds to look inside your body, but on a much larger scale. By analyzing these echoes, scientists could map out the internal structure of the planet, including where frozen water molecules might be hiding. But wait, how do you even detect snow in the core? Well, snow is basically frozen water, and when it's deep underground, it doesn't look like regular snow on Earth. Instead, it exists as tiny ice crystals trapped within the rock layers. These ice crystals have a unique way of reflecting light and sound, which scientists can pick up using specialized sensors. It's like finding a hidden message in a book by looking at how the pages are arranged. To make things even more impressive, these imaging techniques required some serious computational power. Scientists had to run massive simulations on supercomputers to model what they were seeing and figure out exactly where the snow was hiding. These simulations helped them distinguish between different types of rock and ice, ensuring that they weren't just seeing a bunch of random echoes, but actually identifying frozen water molecules deep within the planet's core. Okay, so we just found snow inside the core of an alien planet. That's not a typo, and it's definitely not a metaphor. Imagine being in the middle of a planet, deep underground, where temperatures are so cold that water freezes into ice, like a giant, frozen snowball in the heart of a rock. This discovery is like finding out that your favorite pizza place actually serves sushi. It throws everything we thought we knew about how planets form and what's going on inside them completely off track. For years, scientists have assumed that planetary cores are mostly made up of molten rock, metal, and maybe some heavy elements like iron or nickel. But this snow in the core suggests there's more to the story than just heat and pressure. It means that water, or at least something that behaves like water, can exist in unexpected places under extreme conditions. This is a game changer because it opens up new possibilities for how planets form, especially those with icy compositions or even ones that might have liquid oceans beneath their surfaces. This discovery also challenges the traditional models of planetary formation. We used to think that planets like Earth formed through collisions and accretion, where rocky material clumped together under gravity. But if there's snow in a planet's core, it means that water or other volatile substances might have played a bigger role in shaping these worlds than we previously believed. It's like realizing that the recipe for your favorite cake includes something you never thought of, maybe even an ingredient from another kitchen entirely. Now, this isn't just about one alien planet. It could mean that similar conditions exist on other planets or moons in our solar system and beyond. Think about Europa or Enceladus, those icy moons with suspected subsurface oceans. If they have snow inside their cores, maybe we're not just looking at frozen worlds but potential habitats for life. This discovery is like finding a hidden room in your house that you never knew existed. Suddenly, everything changes. So what does this mean for the future of planetary science? It means scientists are going to be busy rewriting textbooks and building new models. We might need to rethink how we classify planets, what makes them habitable, and even how they evolve over time. This snow in a planet's core is like a cosmic puzzle piece that doesn't fit into our current picture. So now we have to figure out where it goes or if we need to make a new picture altogether. So, imagine this. Deep inside a planet that's not even our own, there's snow. Not the kind you find on a winter day here on Earth, but something totally alien and weird. Snow in a planet's core? That sounds like a sci-fi movie plot, right? But scientists are saying it might be real. And if that's true, it could change everything we know about life beyond our planet. Let me break this down for you. First off, snow is made of ice, which means there's water involved. Water is the key ingredient for life as we know it. So finding snow in a planet's core suggests there might be liquid water somewhere nearby. maybe even oceans beneath the surface. But wait, how does that work? If you have snow inside a planet, that means temperatures are low enough to freeze water, but not so low that everything is solid rock. It's like having an ice cream cone in a freezer that's just right. Not too cold, not too warm. Now, here's the twist. The snow isn't just sitting there doing nothing. It might be part of a cycle similar to Earth's water cycle. On our planet, water evaporates, forms clouds, and then falls as rain or snow. If this alien planet has something like that going on in its core, it could mean there are active geological processes happening deep underground. Think of it like a giant, frozen version of the Earth's mantle, only with more drama and less sunlight. But hold your horses. Just because there's snow doesn't automatically mean life is thriving. The conditions inside a planet's core are extreme. The super hot, super pressurized, and maybe even radioactive. So while water might be present, it could be in the form of ice that's not liquid enough to support life as we know it. Imagine trying to grow a plant in a freezer. Nope, not happening unless you're really creative with your gardening tools. However, if there are pockets of liquid water near the snow, those could be potential habitats for microbes or other simple life forms. Microbes don't need much, they just need a little bit of warmth, some nutrients, and maybe even a touch of geothermal energy. So if this alien planet has these conditions, it might be a hidden oasis for life that we haven't even imagined yet. It's like finding a secret garden in the middle of a desert. Unexpected but possible.